He's CEO from Sbyte Technology and ex-Vice Chancellor. And time to time he guide me and promote me for the various platforms. I request Neha Sharma, Gupta Madam, to introduce Dr. Sridhar. Please, Neha.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today it's our honor to welcome Dr. S Sridhar. He has been the president and CEO of Sbyte. He did his PhD from the School of Computer Sciences, JNU New Delhi. And as you can see, he has so many patents in his names, and he has funded about many research projects of worth rupees 50 crore. And he has been involved in 42 MNC projects of hardware and software in Sharjah International Airport and 30 R&D projects for ONGC, like oil industries, worth rupees 450 crore. And he has published over 332 research items in international and national journals of reputation with good impact factor. He has guided 20 PhD scholars, and he has worked in many universities. In UAE, he was awarded as UAE 3 times Best Director and national awards in India for outstanding contribution in the field of education, research, and consultancy work. Talking about his academic experience, he has over 40 years of experience in reputed and renowned organizations like BITS Pilani and in Skyline College, Sharjah, UAE, IIM, IIT, Anna University, USA, and UAE University. As it is visible on the screen, the number is more, and he has experience over 40 years. Not only this, he has experience in the industry and R&D over 30 years. He has served as director at IT Sharjah International Airport for over 5 years. And he has also chaired many IT seminars in California organized by Informix UK. And he was awarded by Sharjah Airport Authority UAE for excellent management of Department of IT for various consultancy. Sir, I would like to invite you, being the guest of honor, so please acknowledge us during your knowledge.
Thank you very much, dear participants. And almost we are approaching the lunch time. I take a very minimum time, and you people will enjoy my talk. Dear revered preceptors and learned scholars, and our Honorable Vice Chancellor Narendra Chaudhary, who delivered wonderful and very informative talk. And I am also thanking our Professor Noack for inviting me to be part of this webinar session. Today, industries need 250 million workforce by 2030 as per statistics as a global supplier of skilled manpower. The recent study is 80% of engineering students are not employable due to gap between academia and industry. Why it is happening? 3% are suitable in software development and product marketing through good training is given, though training is given in colleges, but they are not on par with industry needs. My hypothesis is as follows. Every student is capable. Engineering education is costing around 8 lakhs today for 4 years, but no assurance of job or higher study in US today. Getting just 20,000 per month job is waste as compared to the time and fees. Even arts and science students get 20,000 in government sector or online jobs. Now, how to bridge the gap between the academia and industry? That is the real question mark today. So I would like to focus in different sectors. Let us take the curriculum design. The college syllabus is very rigid and not revised periodically in tune with industry needs. More practical approach is needed. Experience-based learning is needed. Classroom load is more. More practical cases are needed. Guest speakers from different industries are to be arranged. Students' interaction more is needed. Fantastic industry online courses are available. They are to be included parts of the institutional curriculum. Skill-based education as per NASCOM report is needed. Creative thinking, higher level problem solving, interpersonal skill, innovative ideas, decision making, all highly lacking in university education setup. Leadership, attitude, discipline, communication skills, all are lacking. Work exposure, that is the next attribute I want to focus on. The internship, live projects, corporate interaction, adjust to the need of the business culture, conference in workplace, upskill faculty. Faculty need industry exposure. If they do not have industry experience for minimum 3 years, they have to collaborate with industry experts. Skill enhancement for PhD. Say for example, I got PhD in 1984, but I have to enhance my skill in tune with latest trend. Otherwise, today I am nowhere before in tune with the latest technology today. And reskilling for the faculty is much more needed. Today, most of the work is online, and so even artificial intelligence is used for managing customers and employees. So faculty should reskill like with the latest skill like artificial intelligence, technology applications, usage, etc. So reskilling is very much needed for the faculty. Communication skills improvement is needed. English language usage, it is a lengthy topic to speak for 1 hour, but just apply A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, etc. Z is equal to 26, then attitude is 100 and discipline is 100. So attitude and discipline are most important for students today. Of course, this particular point was focused by Dr. Narendra Chaudhary, focus in the form of the integrity for the students. Engineering pedagogy, theory and practice should be the outcome-based education with experience-based learning is needed. Projects with exploring new things needed. Interpersonality skills, skill enhancement and reskilling needed for students. Teacher to be a mentor, trainer and guide with interactions with students in most friendly manner. For example, I would like to share my own case study. There was a lady, Renuga, she was my student when I was working in one of the Anna University institution in Chennai. One day I was sitting in the 3rd floor. She used to be a very bright student in my class. She was a M.Tech student. She came to me, sir, from here if I jump, what will happen, whether I will commit suicide or not? I said, my dear, you are a very bright student. Why are you asking such a silly question? No, sir, first answer my question, she told. Then I said, if God is willing, if you jump from here, you will break your leg or hand, that's all. If God is not willing, you will die. But anyway, now I have told you your answer for your question. You tell me why you want to commit suicide. Then she said, sir, I have got everything. I have got a steam car. I have got a credit card. My father is a big man, you know. My mother is working in State Bank of India as a deputy general manager. But everything is there. But I am lacking affection. Then I told her, don't worry, my dear Renuga. I will solve your problem within a week. If I am unable to solve your problem, then you can commit suicide. Then I called the father. He was Guptaji. And he said, sorry sir, I am a very businessman and I focus only on business. I cannot care for all the things. Because I am a good businessman, I got a good wife and thereby I got a good daughter. So then I thought I cannot change this man. Then I called the mom of the Renuga girl. And the mom said, sorry sir, and she was around 55 years. I told, my dear, better you take VRS and spend time with your Renuga. She will be with you for another 1 or 2 years only. Later on, she will be wedded. And she said, it is none of your business. Then I became very rude. Then I said, if it is none of my business, I will do my business. I don't want her to commit suicide in our premises. Tomorrow I am going to give a TC. Then she went out. After 3rd day, she came to me. Sorry, sir, I should not have uttered like that. I have submitted my VRS application. I will take care of my child. Then after 1 week, the girl, she got around 98% in the class test and she was enjoying ice cream. I called her, Renuga, when are you going to tell me I have to commit suicide? She said, you need not, sir. I am very, very happy now. My mummy is with me. She is very affectionate with me. Like that, we have to mentor the child. We have to guide. This is a very good case study. So, what I would like to conclude based on all these points, how to bridge between the academia and industry by means of the information technology. Today, of course, information technology is playing a very good role. And during the lockdown situation, during this COVID-19 situation, in fact, as our Professor Naik said, more number of webinars, more number of FDVs, even from the side of the Sbyte Technologies, our organization. You will not believe that in just 2 months, I organized 4 international cloud-based conferences and with a very, very huge response, and we gave a lot of awards and many number of papers are published as a proceedings part of the conference like that. So our conclusion is like that. Revise the syllabus, the curriculum in tune with industry needs dynamically. That is, dynamically is very, very important. The syllabus has to be in tune with the industry needs. The syllabus should be more practical oriented, more industry exposure through visits to the industry, internship, interactions with industry experts, guest talks by industry experts. These are all very much needed. Industry experienced faculty, they are to be appointed for teaching the subjects. Incubation center has to be established so that when you are creating the incubation center, the professor, the senior professor will be a director for 3-4 companies, and thereby the industrial projects can be handled in the institution itself. Entrepreneurship cell has to be created. More commercial visibility is needed. Academic research with outcome-based education is needed. And my conclusion is concluding, first 3 years, the fundamental subjects with all aforesaid points, last year strictly with industry exposure only, like lectures by industry experts, internship, projects association, exposure to corporate culture, working systems in industry, project execution with research focus, with utility value for the society. And I am continuing. In the case of the higher study aspirants, and higher study aspirants should focus on research, skill enhancement in GRE, GATE, etc., creative and innovative work, and a dynamic professor. Dynamic professor means he should have published papers in Scopus or Web of Science journals like that, and he should have involved himself in research-oriented projects, funded projects like that. Entrepreneurs, special focus like incubation centers development with a short and long-term goal achievements with a vision and mission needed. And my final conclusion is, if you take care of all these things by bridging the gap between academia and industry, very precisely I cited all the aforesaid points. As a guest of honor, as a guest only, I want to detail, very precisely have detailed. Every admitted student, either in arts or science group or engineering, should be placed with a job or higher studies admission in US-like country, or entrepreneur with outcome-based education. So thank you very much. I am Dr. S Sridhar, Dr. S Sridhar at yahoo.com. You can freely write to me for any questions. I love to answer. Now over to interaction with me, because as a guest of honor, very precisely I have cited the points just to bridge the academia and industry. Now open house for any questions. I love to answer.
Yes, Neha.
Otherwise, if people for want of time maybe thinking about the lunch and have given my email and knowledge transfer, I love to do 24/7, absolutely no issue. And that way we are also using the information technology rather than physical time or webinar.
Right, sir.
Thank you.
Right, sir.
A special thanks to Professor Nayak and our Ms. Raji, who invited me to be part of this session. In the very lovely, detailed session was presented by Dr. Narendra Chaudhary. He is a very wonderful professor and his points are well taken, and that's why, as a conclusion, I just cited as a guest, rather you can say that, just as kind of a tribute to his talk. I think people are worried about lunch. You can go to the next session, please, Ms. Raji.
Yes, everybody is saying what excellent speech, sir.
Nice of you. Thanks to the participants. Thanks to the
yeah, and
the sir has told
Yes, please.
The real story shared by sir is very prompting.
No, in fact, the story continues for want of time because people are thinking about the stomach. I stopped it. It is part one story. Yeah. That lady is, that lady is a professor
So
today.
motivating stories sir for all of us.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice of you.
Thank you, sir.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.